Hi guys, welcome back to Farm Up with me, Dr. Daniel, the passionate farmer. And it's been a while since I last shared with you guys what's happening in our breeder house here for the layers. You guys do remember this house, right? I know, it's been quite some time. Actually, I do remember the last time I shared this, the birds should have been maybe in their second week of life, maybe at the end of their first week, and now they're probably making 6 weeks soon. I think in like a day or so, they're going to be making 6 weeks. So it's over a month since I last shared the development of our layer parent stock. You remember the 7,000 birds? Well, a lot has been going on, and in today's video, I just want to show you guys exactly what's happening. They have grown up, guys. They have grown up. We are done brooding. It's just amazing. So come on, let's get inside. I need to change, yeah? So I need to wash up and change. We go inside and see exactly what's happening. Okay, I'm all now ready and set. Right in the bathroom. Let's get in. Okay. All right. So we are inside the chicken house. The door behind me, unfortunately, won't lock because the lock is on the outside. But this is the place where, you know, everyone's overalls stay when they are moving inside the house. Here we have a few solar batteries for the light inside this house. And this is the door before we get into the unit, and you can see the chickens. Lots and lots of chickens, guys. You can see the chickens. Whoa, lots of chickens. So yes, in here we have the layer breeders. Like I told you guys, there are 7,000 of them, probably a little over 7,000, actually close to 8,000, 8,300 if you put both the males and the females together, and they're inside this small little tiny space. We are completely done with brooding, so we don't have any heating on the inside here. You can see that the aeration is almost perfect, or I would say perfect, you know. The house is open on all directions. You know, if I turn and look all around, you can see that the house is open in all directions. We have a few patches inside the house. Might be quite hard to appreciate them, but we have a few patches inside the house to try to decongest the area. So we did brood from this area. All the birds were brooded from just this one section over here. But then I'll move over to the other side. After some time, we actually redistributed the birds because you can see that the birds are very, very congested. So we have patches just like this one to try to decongest the area. Actually, quite a number of them. We have one here, we have another one here, we have another one right there. You can see them in the distance, you know, right there, right there. A few patches inside here, and then we have this area which the birds love climbing on. Ideally, this should be non-existent in the house. It was a mistake. We should have gotten it out earlier on, but we forgot to get it out. So, we didn't get it out, so we'll have to pay for that. The other thing you can notice is that we have the feeders right here. So the birds have already been fed. They have got the morning feed for them. So they have been fed. They don't have a problem. You can see the water. We have the automatic drinkers installed right here. The problem with this side of the house though is that previously we had used this section as an expansion section. So before we were brooding the birds from the other side, and then we expanded the birds to this side, and so we had done the piping. You see this kind of pipe which brings the water into the drink around there. We had done the piping just to accommodate for the birds that were going to put this side. So we didn't think about the fact that in the future we would probably have 7,000 birds brooding inside here. So that led us to not do it perfectly as well as we would want to, but we had the birds expanding to this section. So let me move in right here. Okay, so we have more birds in this section over here. So the room is a little bit darker, but again we have more birds inside here, and you can see that we have the males are brown, just in case you didn't know if you haven't watched my channel, and then the females are the white ones. And just in case you're wondering what these birds are, these are breeders for layers. The breed is actually Issa Brown. Very, very prolific birds at laying. You know, they can lay up to 96-97% laying. That means if you have 100 chickens, you'll be able to get up to 97 eggs every day. You can imagine. So these are the breeders that will actually give you the commercial birds, or you know, their offspring will be the layers that are raised in your houses for eggs. So they are really, really good birds, and the females are white in color, the males are brown in color. So we are still raising them inside here, but because the space is running out, we've actually already prepared the place that they're supposed to be moving into. So the only thing that's delaying us right now is the wood shavings. Actually, let's move right there and I'm going to show you exactly what we are doing over there. All right, here we are, guys. Yeah. So if you've followed Farm Up for some time, then you're very familiar with this structure over here. This is our double storage structure for our layer parent stock. So right now we are on the top floor. You can see that we have this tapling on the side. Ideally this shouldn't be here because they compromise aeration. The only reason they are here is because before we had planned to do brooding in this structure, but then we changed our minds and decided to do brooding from the area where I've just been, where you've seen the birds. So we have these taplings all the way. Actually, you see them moving all the way up because we didn't want to leave any spaces where cold air might come in and disturb the warming. But now we're not going to use it anymore. So we are going to have to remove all this tapling. Actually, today or latest by the end of tomorrow, all this tapling is going to be done off and complete so that we have the place ready for aeration. So let's get inside and I'll show you a few tweaks that we are doing to finish up this area so that we are ready to receive the other birds, to transfer them into this area. Here we are inside the structure. You can see all the piping. Actually, when you look on the upper side, you can see the two walkways. That's one of the walkways and that's the other walkway which we do use to feed the birds. So you can see our pipes, yeah? Those are for feeding the birds, both on this floor and the floor beneath this floor. So we had put wood shavings here, but we had to divert some of them for some purpose somewhere. So the wood shavings actually here, it's just that they are not enough. So you're going to need to put a bit more wood shavings. And then you can see that the pipes are actually ready. This is the pipe that's going to be connected to this feeder. And then the feeding will be done right at the very top. And then you can see that the drinkers have been connected. So the drinkers are very ready. Here is one of the drinkers. The drinkers are set. All the plumbing was done. It's perfect. It is complete. And then right now what we are working on are the laying boxes. You guys can see the laying boxes being installed, yeah? Running the entire way, actually all the way up, we have laying boxes being installed. These are going to be a little different from the ones down because the setup here is a little bit different. You can see that we have a piece of timber right here. You guys can see the timber. That makes it a bit complicated on how to put the supporting structure for the boxes. So we had to improvise, and you can see this down here. We put this mesh here. You can see the mesh to ensure that the birds don't go under the boxes, because if the birds go under the boxes, then they will lay there. Then you can see the laying boxes on the inside. Again, it's the same exact system as the other one. The egg rolls to the outside, and then right from this opening here, someone will be able to open this up and collect the eggs. Yeah, so the eggs will be rolling out. This mesh is going to be put all the way up here so that the birds don't step on top of the laying boxes. So this is the other thing that's being done. Actually, by the end of this week, all this is going to be done. You can see, like I've told you, they run all the way till the end. The other thing that you'll probably notice is that this time we put just one level of the laying boxes, unlike down where we put two levels. And that's simply because with the lower floor, we already noticed that the top level is very, very rarely used. Like you'll find most of the eggs on the lower level. So we just noticed that, it's almost a useless level. It's just an additional cost for you. So yeah, that's it, guys. We are preparing this probably in the next week. By the end of the next week, this coming week, we're going to be done with all the preparation. The feeders will be connected properly. The drinkers will be connected properly. The laying boxes will be steady. We'll have put in wood shavings and disinfected the place. And then we shall transfer the birds onto this level. Hopefully, if I have some time, I'll do the recording, because recently I've been very, very, very busy, trying to coordinate the orders, make sure that you guys who place your orders actually do receive them. Actually, if you're in Uganda and you haven't ordered, you want to start with layers, you guys can see that everything that we are doing it on a super high standard, as well as possible, as well as we can. So you can trust that these birds are very, very good birds. Issa Brown birds, like I've told you, you're going to get perfect laying. They have been raised in the perfect environment. Everything is standard. So you can place your order, you know, just send us a WhatsApp. I'll leave a WhatsApp in the description of the video below on how you can get in contact with us and place your order. We'll be very, very glad to serve you, and you know, we'll support you through the growth of the bites. So we're going to keep on working and ensure that this place is perfect and ready as soon as possible. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like honestly, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Just hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Show me some love. Come on, show me some love. Lots of love. Catch you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.